Up until the 1940s, female athletes wore full-body silk suits and men wore one-piece swimsuits covering the body from hips to shoulders to swim. Then, in 1956, a swimsuit company first introduced nylon that improved durability, elasticity, and water drag. But nylon's material isn't long-lasting, and with it, polyester was then found. The word polyester, or otherwise known as polyethylene terephthalate, comes from poly, that means many, and ester, that means basic organic chemical compound. Polyester is also categorized as a polymer, and it is made up of long-chain synthetic polymers that have ester linkages. The principal ingredient used in the manufacture of polyester is ethylene, which is derived from petroleum. In this process, ethylene is the polymer, the chemical building block of polyester, and the chemical process that produces the finished polyester is called polymerization. Polyester is made by mixing alcohol and terephthalic acid. The process consists of condensation and polymerization, melt-spun fiber, and drawing. Condensation-polymerization occurs when the acid and alcohol are reacted in a vacuum at high temperatures. The polymerized material is extruded in the form of a ribbon onto a casting, roll, or cooling wheel. After the ribbon hardens, it is cut into chips. In spinning, the chips are dried and then put into a hopper reservoir for melting. Polyester is a melt-spun fiber, which means it is heated, extruded through the spinnerets, and cools upon hitting the air. From there, it is loosely wound around cylinders. In drawing, the fibers are then hot stretched until they are about 5 times their original length in order to decrease their width. The fiber is then wound onto cones as filaments or is crimped and then is cut into staple lengths. Polyester is a result of covalent bonding between the chemicals. In the polymer group, the type of covalent bond varies from polymer to polymer depending on the groups involved in the covalent bond. In this case, the bonding in polyester involves alcohol and terephthalic acid, and since the alcohol group is joined with carboxyl group, they are joined by an ester bond, thus creating ester linkages. Nylon may be more comfortable to wear, and lycra may have better elasticity. But the reason why polyester is one of the best materials for swimsuits is because it is long-lasting, comfortable, and stretchy. Polyester is extremely chlorine-resistant and color-fast. Swimsuits made of polyester would usually last 2 or 3 times longer than nylon and lycra. As I was stated earlier, even though it's very comfortable to use, polyester is not as soft compared to nylon. The material itself is stronger than nylon because it is long-lasting. Thus, the surface of the material isn't as soft as nylon. Polyester also doesn't stretch as well as lycra, so the users have to use at least one size bigger to give space for the polyester to stretch. Other than swimsuits, polyester is used to manufacture clothing and home furnishings such as furnitures, bedspreads, sheets, pillows, carpets, and curtains. Polyester is also used to make plastic beverage bottles, and it is also used to manufacture thread, hoses, and high-strength ropes. Although polyester has its benefits, it also has its setbacks because it has environmental issues, such that polyester is derived from non-renewable petroleum resources, and it generally does not biodegrade. However, at the end of its use phase, it can actually be recycled to near virgin or virgin-like quality, so it's back to its normal material.